not here to address your heart problem, but I would encourage you to look at your own heart and say, why am I not seeing what everyone else is seeing?
Hmm.
Well, why did my mind go to critiquing or questioning, is this quite the level of revival like up here? I think it's down here, but I don't know if it's up here. I think there's like this spirit of correction or a spirit of correctness, and everyone wants to just be at the very front of the line to be like, hey, I know better than everyone else,
Mm.
and let me correct you. Here's what's actually happening.
Yeah, man.
I cannot. Oh, maybe everyone thinks I'm too Christian to say this, but I can't stand it. I cannot stand the
Yeah.
actually people. I can't stand that.
Yeah, or then we'll wait and
Actually,
see. It's like
wait and see
don't mistake,
what?
don't mistake wisdom, or don't mistake skepticism for wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, we just want to be wise. I'm like, you're just being a skeptic. That's all you're
Mm,
being. And why don't you just go for yourself? Go check it out
yeah.
for yourself.
And sorry to burst anybody's bubble here, but there is no perfect definition of revival.
Yeah.
We named revival. I don't know if anyone doesn't realize that there isn't in the Bible a description where God or Jesus spoke and said, when this, and this happens, revival has started. Now, don't misunderstand me. There is plenty spoken about of the spirit of revival,
Mhm.
but there is no specific definition.
Right.
The same way with a church service, there's plenty that talks about what we should be doing, how our hearts should be,
Mhm.
we should be giving, we should be feeding, we should be this. So there's plenty of specifics, but there is nothing, there is no blueprint to
Yeah.
a church service. There's no blueprint print to revival. You know why? Because we would get caught up in the formula rather than the Savior.
And
That's why.
we're already gonna do.
Yeah, we
You know.
already kind of do. That's why I said, me and my dad were talking about it, and I was like, we were kind of sharing both point of views. We agree, but he was kind of speaking from a different generation that's
Sure.
seen more revival than me.
Yeah.
Just like you were saying, the Toronto thing, I don't remember that either.
Yeah.
So we were just speaking from two different generations, and y- just back and forth, and to hear what he was having to say in his experience. And he's like, really, revival is any kind of move of God or anything out of the norm, anything out of the norm. So if you look at what is happening at Asbury University, first off, let's just stop at that word right there, university. Let's just pinpoint what's happening on university campuses in the United States of
Come
America.
on.
Because, oh my Lord, the demonic, the antichrist spirit, it is riding hard on the 18 to 22-year-old students in the United States.
Yeah.
On every single campus, antichrist spirit causes are being driven hard. So that's another like, ooh, that's a miracle right there. Now, I know what everyone's going to say. Well, that's a Christian university. Well, yes, it is. But at the same time, I don't think we can ignore where God sent what I definitely believe is revival. And I think that's a prayer answered to so many that are praying for our students
Oh, big time.
on university campuses. So thank God. But the skepticism, my friend who also has a podcast, he was saying, well, no matter what you decide to call it, when was the last time 24-hour worship was happening on a university campus?
And people are flocking to it.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like
No.
ever. And here's the thing, but me and my dad said, like, you know what? We could have done the same thing at our church. We could have. That's another thing. Like this wasn't like a planned, designed thing. If it had been like, hey guys, I've got this idea. Let's do 2 weeks of 24-hour worship and prayer and seeking God, and it wasn't that. Like, it just happened. So that's where, it's like, this was only a God thing. We could have done the same thing in my church. It wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been the same,
Yeah.
because there's something specific and miraculous here that is being anointed on the fact that there is no other name than Jesus.
Come on.
And I mean, I guess you could say Asbury University, but they're not getting any glory for being a college.
Yeah.
No one's going to be, the 20,000 isn't going to be in attendance at the student rally in a month.
Mhm.
So there is no like follow-up church congregation here. It's just simply a move of God.
Yeah.